what I shared for myself with the hair and makeup person was I don't want it to look, and that's the word called cake face. I don't want
cake face.
my face to be caked on. Now, she was like, obviously you see this picture and this looks like it's natural, but really there's a lot of layers of makeup that goes into this. I said, I get it, and that's fine, but there's going to be a degree when it's going to start looking like it's a cake on, and then I am going to tell you that that needs to go.
Lovely. So from springtime Melbourne, where we're still waiting for the sun to come out, our conversation today with Shenali, our salon manager and bride-to-be, is about beauty prep, but beauty prep that's going to take place in Sri Lanka. So we're looking forward and to see what the considerations are for you and for your bridesmaids, and how indeed you choose someone to do your hair and makeup that you may never have met.
Yes, actually that's a really interesting one with beauty. I mean, I'm the least, which is terrible, I'm the least person to do anything beauty related, even makeup at the best of times.
Because you're gorgeous, you don't need it.
Thank you. Yeah. It's just laziness. No, I can't be bothered putting my makeup on. But no, so for hair and makeup actually in Sri Lanka was a really interesting one because
pray tell, go.
I have to tell. Well, I had to do this without actually knowing anybody. So this is where my wedding planner and family came in really, really handy.
Okay.
And also just speaking to them. But I had to go through a countless amount of people, and like, the Instagram actually in one way for this was very helpful.
Great.
Because we could I was able to see through the Instagram.
What did you search on? Beauty?
Just hair and makeup, like just hair and makeup.
Okay.
Yep. Hair and makeup artists.
Did you target it into Sri Lanka though? Because you could get hair and makeup and somebody from Sweden.
Yeah.
But that's not going to help.
That doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
No, this is where I was able to just do it through the wedding planner and my family who just recommended. So I actually had to just go off recommendations. The other person that really helped me out actually was a photographer.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so the photographer actually just said to me, if you're still looking for these vendors, here are some people that I've worked with. So I'm like, amazing.
It's the best recommendation of all to have a professional that is involved in the wedding day recommend, because particularly someone like a videographer or the photographer, because you're on a timeline and you've got to, if he's coming to do the beauty shots.
Yes.
And he has to work with somebody who is going to be
ready. Well, he actually, funnily enough, and this must be a Sri Lankan thing. I can say this because I'm Sri Lankan, but we are very islander life over there. Okay. So he actually, one of the people that he had shared said they were amazing, like they were really good with the hair and makeup, but they will take long. So they're like, if you think it's going to take you 3 hours, double the time with them. So if I'm telling you that I need to be ready by 1:30 for your photo shoot, add like an extra 3 hours because they take ages.
Oh, really?
Yes. So obviously I didn't go for that one. But
no, because in the moment, imagine if you're due for your shoot to start at 1:30 and you're done and you've got, as discussed in the last episode, you've got 5 women.
Yeah, 5.
5, isn't it? And then you've probably got your mum.
Yes, and I do. And
they're
Andy's
half
side,
done.
Yeah, because I also have another
fun.
girl on Andy's side, so there'll be 6 total.
Okay, yes.
Yes.
Okay, so 6.
So that's, we've got like the time with the flow of the wedding. That was also really important to think of timing. But how, in terms of like beauty, so I've locked in my hair and makeup person now.
So how many people does this person have to do the hair and makeup for?
So this particular one will do myself and the 6 girls.
Okay.
Yep. So they have
So what about mum and everybody? Have they got another person?
We've got another person.
Not the Islander lady that's going to take forever.
No, okay. We've got a separate one to do. But my mum's still going, and I'm like, I'm ready to walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
Mum,
where are you? Oh, I'm just having my blusher done.
Yeah, just finishing off and just touching up. No. So we're going to have a separate person for that because they only come with 2 or 3 assistants. So because there's so many, it would have just been someone's getting up at 3 a.m. to do their hair and makeup.
Yes.
So we thought, no, we'll do bridal party and myself 1, and then my mum, auntie, and Andrew's family, I've got some makeup artists for them as well. So they will have a separate one to get them ready. So that was really interesting because in Sri Lanka it's humid.
I was going to say, how did fast track?
Yeah.
How many people are arriving for the wedding?
Yes.
From another country? that might have a reaction to or not be used to the humidity or, climatically have to adjust?
90% of my people.
90%, okay. So will you be telling because we know that you're a sun lover.
Yes, I do.
And you'll be fine.
Yes.
But if you've got bridal party
Yes. I've got Australian, they've got sensitive skin.
sensitive skin, maybe not used to that level, because Melbourne, whilst it gets hot, Melbourne isn't a humid place.
No, it's very different. And even the sun is quite different. It's very dry heat as well. So
Over there?
Over there. Very dry.
So it's not going to be, dry heat but also humid? Or
Also humid, yeah. So you get both.
Okay, so you get both. So we don't know.
You don't know.
Have you spoken to the makeup artist about the fact that you've got people from all different places coming in?
Yeah. I have them, although we
and
haven't
you don't like the makeup roll like pouring down their face because if it's a humid day.
Yes, so that was the main thing. It was mainly so we haven't fully spoken about the specifics, but we will have like a little meeting closer to the wedding day.
Yeah.
But the main thing was about the humidity. So they were actually talking about the products that they use. So that was the difference actually between picking one makeup artist versus the others. Because price-wise, some of them you could have got them a little bit cheaper, but they were just using normal products without actually considering
taking into the
considering
the climate.
the climate. It needs to stay on for hours now, so you don't want to have the makeup and an hour later it's dripping off your face. So it's the product they use. And my hair and makeup artist, she was great. She's actually given me like a almost like a regime, she said, to do.
Great. I was going to ask you about regimes.
Yeah, so she's given me a regime to do. I haven't started it yet. So she said do it about a month or two before, which is kind of like getting like a facial done two times before actually doing the makeup. And then she's given me these like products to put on my face.
And so she's posted them to you from Sri Lanka?
No, she's just given me the name. So she said,
Gotcha.
she's just given me like a list, and she said, go and do that.
And would you share that with your bridesmaids for them to get skin fit?
Yes, I would. Like I said, I'm really bad, so I'm like, this is already also a bit of a learning curve for me to do, the facials and the.
Just be careful, because some people who've got naturally beautiful skin, as you do.
Yeah.
I've seen people start using all of this product in preparation, only to find that they break out.
I know, so
because
that's
it's
what
so
I'm worried
rich,
about.
the products that they're putting on their skin.
Yeah. So I'm hoping, that's why I guess I'm going to test it out maybe a couple months early, because in case, actually I should start now, you're right, I should start now, just in case like something happens to my face, then I don't want it to that would be the worst thing.
Honestly, start now.
I know, so I'll
because
have to do that.
if it doesn't work, and you do have a reaction, you've got time to recover.
I know. Imagine I had a face, you can see me at the wedding day, and I've literally got like blotches on my face.
So what about your other attendants? Do you need to ask them if this makeup artist is coming in with a palette of product? Are you going to ask the people that are attending to you as a bridesmaid to you? Sorry, but joining the party. Are you going to ask them if they have any sensitivities, and if they do they bring their own makeup?
Yes, So I will probably ask, not so much so, everyone's pretty lax on my bridal party, aside from there's a couple where I know the two main things that I would have to only worry about is sunburn, because everyone's coming in.
Yes.
In Sri Lanka, if we're sitting by the beachside before the wedding, sunburn's the main thing. So I've just sort of shared to everyone, just make sure we're sheltered, or put some sunscreen on, making sure you're feeling comfortable. That's one. And if anyone does have sensitive skin, to bring their own makeup, because we have it there. So then sometimes the hair and makeup or the makeup artist will just look at the products, either use their products, or they might have something similar, which I'll share with them earlier. But most of them are okay.
Are you going for the same lip colour?
Oh, I haven't thought about that. But I think I will go for the same shade, but I've got a lot of different skin tones, like in my bridal party.
So what have you got? I've
got
Sri Lankan heritage.
I've got an Indian, and then I've got Aussie, German, so tan.
Okay.
All sorts.
Yeah.
So I think I'll keep it, like I'm not going to go
and
one.
Even within the sphere of being, I'm very white skinned.
Yeah.
But my partner, Adam, has olive skin.
Yes.
And when we go into the sun, I make sure I'm covered in SPF, whereas he goes brown straight away.
But yeah, no, and
So
that's why I have
everybody's
one
skin is so different.
So different. So I
Yeah.
actually have one of my brides who, she's Australian, so she's got fairer skin, but as soon as she's out in the sun, she tans like
Yeah.
crazy. So even that's the other thing too. So they might have a colour.
Lucky girl.
I know. She's gonna be like, she's probably sitting there gonna like get a natural tan going. Because that's the other thing. Tan. I mean, clearly I don't use tan at all for my day, but I'm not that fussy if anybody else wants to either get themselves a tan or want to have a natural tan.
But you don't want
no,
burnt.
no, we don't want burnt. We don't orange. Yeah,
Okay.
don't want orange either.
Yeah.
But it'll
You
be.
know how I was telling you the other day about an article? I'll give it to you because a lot of the SPF didn't have the
yes.
coverage that they were
Yes,
claiming. And if
yes.
somebody does have sensitive, delicate skin
Yes.
and needs to make sure that the sun doesn't
Yes.
just shine straight through it,
Yeah.
make sure you ask me because I'll give that to
Yeah,
you.
oh, that'd be great. I'd actually love to hear
Yeah.
that. But I think again, I think a lot of the people, particularly my bridal party, in my mind, how I think of it is that everyone knows themselves. You know, you're grown adults. You know
Yes.
what works on your skin type. You know what works. So as long as you just share that and you do that, that's fine. Like
Yeah,
everyone
absolutely.
knows.
Do you have a beauty non-negotiable
Oh,
in terms of style? Because makeup, as we are seeing, a lot of
Yeah.
the new generation that are watching TikTok and various social media channels
Yep.
and are watching how makeup is being applied.
Yes.
I'm seeing younger people wearing, and sometimes it's so flawless, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Wearing a lot more makeup because
Yeah.
you're a bit of a no makeup gal.
Yeah.
Do you want everybody just to be who they are, and if they're a heavy makeup wearer,
Yep.
that's them?
yeah.
Or do you have it like a palette to say,
I do, but
I don't want people to look like goths, for example.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with goths,
Yeah,
but if that's
I do.
not a Sri Lankan
Yeah, I
wedding
know what-
theme you've got,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't have, no, actually, I'm going to say this, I'm going to reverse it. I do have a theme in the sense that I want it to be not overly done. So
Yes.
it is going to look a lot more natural.
Yes.
But it's still then going to be to the person. Now, for me personally, I am not someone, as we've shared, I
Yeah.
don't wear a lot of makeup. So what I shared for myself with the hair and makeup person was I don't want it to look, and that's the word called cake face. I don't want
Yeah, cake face.
my face
Yes.
to be caked on. Now, she
Yeah.
was like, obviously you see this picture and this looks like it's natural, but really there's a lot of layers of makeup that goes into this. I said, I get it, and that's fine, but there's going to be a degree when it's going to start looking like it's a cake on, and then I am going to tell you that that needs to go.
Okay.
So I have shared that I am not someone that needs a lot of makeup. Even my lip colour is going to be a little bit more natural.
with a mirror so that
That's
you
actually
can.
too much, yeah. Which there will be, but they all
Yeah.
know that about me. So even with bridal party, just even going back to, because everyone has different skin colors, I'm not going to have one bridesmaid wearing a bright red lippy and then the other one doing a pink lippy. So
and then
they're all-
someone doing nude, and
yeah.
then somebody doing just a gloss. Yeah.
Yes, so they're
Yeah.
all going to be quite natural, but but whatever suits their skin tone.
Okay.
If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
so it's individual,
Yeah.
but understanding that this is a collective.
Yes.
So that there needs to be the theme
Yes.
that you've started with your
Yeah.
bridesmaids.
Yeah.
That we talked about in another episode.
Yeah.
That beautiful sage green.
Yes.
That to keep that light summer feeling. Are you going to do a run through before the actual
Yes.
day?
Yes.
Great.
So on the day
Okay.
before, everyone's going to be there,
Yeah.
and we're going to do a full rehearsal of exactly like where ceremony and.
But what about
all
the
of-
makeup? I'm sorry. I mean makeup.
And even no, they won't have a trial at all.
No
Because
trial, okay.
No trial. I will
So
have
you
to have.
make sure you've got that mirror there.
Yes.
Just because, as you say, you don't want a very heavy caked on look.
Yes. Now I will do it for myself. They do a makeup trial.
Okay.
So I will have a hair and makeup trial.
Oh, you will? Okay.
I will. Yes. You're like, oh my god, you're going to do that?
Fair
No.
enough.
For
Knock
my
yourself out.
You're like, I know you're relaxed, Shenali, but that's too relaxed.
Yeah, yeah.
No, my bridal party won't have one.
Paint away. I'm
It's
happy.
fine. Do
Yeah.
it. It's okay.
I do. Have you ever had your makeup done professionally before?
Yes, I have.
Because
Yes.
sometimes, just food for thought, it can feel like they're layering and layering and layering, and then they'll spend a lot of time on your eyes, and you're
Yes.
thinking, oh gosh, what am I going to open my eyes to? And you open it and go, oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I think it's the layering and how they do it. So
Yes.
if you communicate, we always talk about communication. If you
Absolutely.
communicate clearly
Yes.
and tell them that,
Yes.
yeah, I don't want cake face.
Yeah.
It's a very cute term.
Yeah. That's cool.
And yeah, so you've got that. And then the others will just need to monitor on the day.
Yeah, and the great thing about the vendors in Sri Lanka or the hair and makeup person that I've picked,
Yeah.
they're not very rigid. So they're very much open. She was the lady had said to me, just tell me, like it's either me and even the bridal party, like when they're putting the makeup on, if they need to redo it, that's okay. They will do it. You just need to communicate.
Is she going to be there?
Yeah, yeah. So she'll be there. She's got
Okay.
the assistants.
Cool.
She's easy.
Have you seen the work that she's done and said, I love that?
Yeah,
and
I've
that?
got it on the Instagram. So
Great.
this is where when I do my personal hair and makeup, which will be
Yeah.
closer to the day, because
Yeah.
that's the next time I'll be heading into Sri Lanka in December, so a few weeks before.
Mm-hmm.
She said she'll do a hair and makeup trial for me then. And if we need to pivot and if we need to change, let her know
Great.
and she'll do it.
Yeah.
So that's what she said, even with the bridesmaids, while they've got their hair and makeup
Yeah.
going, just tell them if they think it's too much, if the colour's not right, we can.
And then just pick a lipstick and say, this is
Yeah,
the
this is
colour.
the colour.
Hair.
Yes.
What are you expecting for your hair?
Yes.
I'm thinking more the ceremony.
Yes.
Do you have what you're going to do with your hair and your of the ladies that are supporting you?
Yes.
What do you want with their hair?
So again, I'm pretty lax.
Okay.
I don't mind. They can do whatever.
Uh-huh.
The hair and makeup lady, again, was very
Yeah.
good with guidance. She said easy that they can all do their own thing, but we'll have to have a cohesive theme, So
Yes.
if you want it to be more what's the word, it's a little bit more relaxed, then say if they want to have their hair up, it'll be a bit more softer up. Whoever wants to have it down can have it soft natural versus, or we could go everyone doing slick back or slick down.
Right.
So it needs to look
Yes.
like not one messy, one slick. She was like, that's too much going
I agree.
on.
I happen to agree with
Yeah,
that. I think,
yeah. So she said they don't all have to have their hair up. They don't all have to have it down,
Mm-hmm.
but we have to have it.
And will you decide on the day because you're overseas, and all of your your
Yeah.
bridesmaids
Yeah.
are going to be there for the first time?
Yes.
Are you just going to sort of gather and have a bit of a powwow before the makeup starts?
Yeah, probably. But
Yeah.
I'll also probably have we'll have little group chats going.
Yes.
A little bridal group chat.
Yeah.
I'm probably just going to get that going with the girls and maybe just send them a little message and say what's everyone thinking that they feel comfortable
Yeah.
with their hair. Put it into the group so then we can all have a look and see. Kind of is what we did with the bridesmaids' outfits, doing the same with the hair. Everyone can share what they feel comfortable, what they want, and we can all come
Okay.
to an agreement.
No,
Yes.
that sounds lovely. So are there any beauty traditions in Sri Lanka that you'd be incorporating?
No.
I don't know, like a flower in the hair or
actually,
something
yes.
like that.
Yes, they do a lot of flowers in their hair. In some tradition, they have the henna.
Okay.
That we do, but we don't have that.
Yeah.
But a lot of the times they do put lots of flowers in the hair. So I might
Yeah.
add a little bit to that, but not a lot. We're
Yeah.
still going quite modern with the wedding.
Great.
Versus it being old tradition. As we're sort of taking bits of the traditions.
Yes.
And then making it into.
And making it yours.
Yeah.
But it sounds like you're very, very, like you say, relaxed, but I think that it's inclusive in such a positive way.
Yeah.
That you're allowing the individual personalities, I'm just hearing this now, just in
Yeah.
the chat,
Yeah.
to really shine.
Yeah. I think because I've been.
But they're
there.
still individuals.
Yeah.
But within the whole,
Yeah.
there to make and help make your day
Yeah.
a beautiful celebration.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's like I said, I don't, because I've been bridesmaids before, so I know what it's like. I know that I want
Yeah.
my team, it doesn't have to be so regimented. I am very relaxed. I don't know
Yeah.
if, like I said, I don't know if I'm too relaxed, and some people would prefer me to give hard answers, but I'm like, it's up to you. I'm not, there's
Yeah.
definitely the no's, but I have no, if you want to have a specific style, you can just do it.
And last question, how are you going to wear your hair?
Ooh, am I allowed to share?
Well, you don't have to. I just
No,
thought
I
I'd
can.
ask.
Yes.
Sneaky
You
question.
can. You ask a little sneaky question, a little sneak peek. Okay, all right. I'll share with you guys. All right.
Yeah.
I was tossing up between a few, but I am someone that always has my hair down.
It's to me, it's your signature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have tried it up. It doesn't feel me, so
Yeah.
I am going to have my hair down.
Good
in
on you.
some
Some
form.
way.
I think wave, like a soft,
Yeah.
maybe Hollywood wave of some
Yeah.
sort.
So I've lied. This is the last question.
Yeah.
when you do wear your hair up, because you've got long hair, there's
Yes.
weight to it.
Yes.
Do you find that if you wear your hair in a high ponytail or you've got it up for a long period, do you get a headache?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or it doesn't
Yeah.
feel not just a headache, but so I had my hair up for Ray's wedding, my brother's wedding.
Yeah.
And because we needed it to stay, there was a lot of pins. So it was more not necessarily headache, but it was like I felt this like it was hard there. And so when I
Yeah.
took it out, it's like
Took
the
you
hair,
20 minutes to pull out the pins.
The hair just like breathed, and I was like, that just felt so tight.
Yes.
To hold it. So I just want to have my hair down and
Yeah.
just
And be
enjoy.
you.
Yeah.
And be beautiful.
Yes.
Yeah.
A bit relaxed.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, I cannot wait to see the photos and to share them when the time comes.
I can't wait to share with you guys
Yeah,
too.
absolutely. But it sounds like you've got you've got it all planned, and it's sounding great, and you've got the right team there.
Yeah.
And it's also great that for international, you've importantly referred to a professional that's given you some great advice, and I'd be putting a lot of weight in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely. So thank you so much for tuning in today to our conversation around beauty in Sri Lanka before Shenali's wedding. If you have enjoyed our show, we do ask that you subscribe and also click the alert button. And please do share any comments that you may have, and we'll see you next time.